Hey, everybody. Mark Meyer and Shane Allen here.
Hey,
You're
Mark,
listening to the In and Loop podcast.
what a good pod.
We did half a podcast and then realized that we didn't hit record on it. So,
Oh man, that was some good stuff too.
oh, man. Oh, we said we were trashing Terry Clifford, but you missed it.
Yeah, it's really tough to come up with jokes for Terry Clifford. So
Yeah. So, but you guys
we
missed it. And I'm sorry,
can't do
but
it now. Can't do it again, obviously. So
you missed it. Well, Shane, I talked about my life. What about what's going on with you? I saw you got a bunch of real estate thingies, certificates.
yeah, not to shit talk my real estate team, the Anthony Gutierrez team. If you need to buy or sell a home, please message me. Please? Pretty please?
Come on.
Um, but our end of the year party was at TC Hooligans in Greece. And if you like, come on, guys. Come on. You know what I mean? What more do you want from a real estate team? That's where we chose to go for our holiday party. We are trash people just like you. Some of these other real estate teams out here, they're going, nice plot. I don't even know what a nice place in Rochester is. That's how fucking white trash
They're
I
going
am.
to the melting pot.
Yes. Is that
They're
still a
going to
thing?
City Grill.
Sure. Tornadoes, right?
Whoa, hey. That's fancy.
Um, Here's how white trash my family is. Sidebar. My mom won't stop talking about the pizza at Comedy at the Carlson, and she keeps on asking me if they deliver or if she can just go there to order food. And my mom's about to start buying tickets to comedy shows to get the pizza and leave.
The
So
frozen pizza?
she's into it in a big way.
All right, she needs to just get hooked up with what is it, Swan's Delivery or whoever delivers to the worst restaurants in town.
I'm gonna tell Market Polito over there at Carlson to book me more because I can guarantee he's gonna make $50 every time I go because my mom will get the pizza, buy two tickets, and leave, and then he can fill those seats again. Um, but anyways, yeah, so our team had our year-end party and our first ever like team award ceremony. And so I got some award. I got three awards. I got the People's Choice Awards. I got sorry, I'm drinking a lot of wine. I got the most five-star reviews of any realtor on the team.
Whoa,
Thank
hey.
you. I got the Patience is a Virtue Award for the longest transaction. I had a deal that took over a year and a half to close. So that was insane. The
That sounds
one
like a
that's
bad thing.
it's it's nobody's fault but the lawyers. The lawyers were terrible, and I won't call them out here, but they were clearly not ready and prepared to do a real estate transaction that involved a trailer. So it turns out there's a whole lot of rigmarole that goes down with the DMV that they no fucking idea what they're doing. Anyways, uh, the one that's questionable, Mark, and I want to talk to you about is I got the most likely to be the next Matt Rife Award.
So are these, hold on.
Yeah.
Every year, well, Lily doesn't coach soccer anymore, but when she did coach soccer, every year she came up with these paper plate awards. Is
Yeah.
this the professional equivalent of the paper plate awards? Like, did somebody just make these up for everybody?
Well, the funny thing is, I made up most of them about 2 years ago when I pitched this idea. Like, hey, this would be a fun little idea. So I ended up winning a bunch of awards that I came up with. I did not come up with the Matt Rife one. The
Okay.
team came up with that one. But there was tiers, right? There was ones that were like legit, they handed out actual trophies to people that had like the most homes sold and most volume, which is whoever made, the most money and stuff like that. Mine were printed out and put into frames from the dollar store. So
Yeah.
to give you an idea of where I'm at. But I appreciate the gesture. I don't think that they know really what is currently going on with Matt Rife. I think that they may have made this award a few months ago and then just never went back to change things around, or
You
they're
got
just
the Chris D'Elia Award. Wait a tick.
got the William B. Cosby
Cosby
Award
Award.
recognition. I don't know. I don't really know who exactly came up with it. So I haven't gotten down to the bottom of what exactly they think it means, or if they think I'm like gonna go viral, or like I'm gonna have like a big surgence in my comedy career, or if it just means that I need new teeth. Like if that's what they're saying.
You're gonna like have sex with a 50-year-old.
I I talk about Matt Rife enough where my algorithm has picked it up and they just feed me Matt Rife articles. Like all the Matt Rife clickbait comes to me.
So much of any clip I see of him, it's just he's got so many inside jokes, and somehow they all lead to him having sex with a sexy 48-year-old.
He's
Like
got to be.
everything's like, oh, did you bring me cookies? Oh, you baked you he's on stage doing this. Oh,
Did you
you
give me
baked
some of the McDonald's cookies and cream pies?
oh, you got you got that. Oh, did you paint your underwear red? Oh,
You're
everything. Oh,
you're going full man at Scalzo with your impression.
did you
Did you
don't you hate
have
it when they drop their own Quaalude in their glass of wine? Oh, Sebastian Maniscalco as Matt Rife is amazing.
That's so good. So I'm at the airport and this lady pulls out her bag. And I'm like, that bag's not gonna fit. Nope.
It's always the
But
best.
forget about it. So this old broad pulls down her breeches, and when I'm telling you she's got an Audi, it looks like an old bag.
She's got a pussy full of ricotta.
You know when you go to Wegmans and you get one of them paper bags. I can't. That's all bag related. I
You know,
can't.
Sebastian Maniscalco has moved on from the bag humor.
I don't think
I know
so.
you don't want to believe it, but
I've only watched one clip of Sebastian Maniscalco. So it was about a bag, and that's all I got in my head. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm the next Matt Rife. So just to catch everybody up on what's going on with Matt Rife, he's getting canceled because he made like a really hacky women beating joke. He also a girl came out and they started a group text. Apparently, he was dating 8 women at the same time.
how is that
Uh,
cancelable?
the dating multiple women at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think any of this is him being actually canceled. None of
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
that's
like
the
this.
wrong word,
This is
but
just all good promotion for him.
well, he's messed up. He is messed up because, and I haven't even watched it but from what I understand, he's made his money and everything he's doing by being um a weird dude that looks like he's got like his jawline is like the what's the fat in your face that everybody's getting removed?
Cheeks.
The cheek fat. He's got the cheek fat removed. He like the ladies find him very attractive, very handsome boy,
Mhm.
and these older ladies love the dude. Like the dude sold out. Was it Delago? He sold. I don't know. He sold out a pretty big room like
He
a few
sold out
times over.
everywhere in the country.
These women are so horny for him. And finally, he gets his special, right? He gets his
Yeah.
Netflix special or whatever it's gonna, wherever it's airing. And he's like, "Oh, I got to use this special as an opportunity to go basically against my audience." He's like trying to get dudes' audience now. Like his whole special is about getting the dude audience, and it's like you have such a good thing going, my man. You're
Mhm.
getting all the anal you could possibly want, giving all the anal you could possibly want, and then also selling out stuff. Why would you go anti-lady on this? Why would you go try to get like a young dude audience? You don't have to be Andrew Schultz or whatever.
Yeah, I know I'm the next Bet Rife, but I've not been following his career very well. But it doesn't seem like what everybody got addicted to was the crowd work clips. But nobody ever saw his actual stand up.
Yeah.
And to build a special, he's not like pulling this shit out of nowhere. This was the jokes he was doing in between that crowd work. You know what I mean? So I don't think this changes anything to him. If anything, it's going to make him more popular because he's blowing up now. He's getting more and more eyes on this stuff. And what do the ladies love more than anything? A bad boy.
The bad
He's a
boy. He's
bad
a
boy.
bad boy.
If anything, he has helped himself out because he's weeding out all of these like libtard ladies that would never schlob and schnob, you know? What he's getting is these hardcore Republican girls that are just like, yeah, fuck, say whatever you want to me, spit in my face, punch me in my tit. I don't give a shit. I love you, Matt. So yeah, I think he's doing good things.
All right, and speaking of libtards, if I may for a second,
Yeah,
to that Buffalo Bills Kansas City game,
sure.
to say a little something about that.
Yeah.
What was the jack off that was so offsides? So like his back foot was offsides. I don't even know, is Tony his last name?
Kadarius Tony, yeah.
So
Young Joka.
yeah.
It's his rap name.
So everybody's talking about how amazing that play was, where Travis Kelsey catches it, he's got two defenders in front of him, and then sends it back to Tony and like does like a backwards, not a lateral pass, but a backwards pass back to Tony, and then he runs into the end zone and gets called back for the offsides. Everybody's just talking about how amazing it was. It's like, yeah, I people can do amazing things when they're cheating. They're yeah, okay. You did an amazing thing. Cheating during he had a whole fucking two steps ahead than he would than ahead of the defender on it. He could have just not been in that position if he was in the correct spot.
It's such a weird argument because, like, I mean, I don't think it actually ended up affecting the play because there was so much other shit that went on before the actual toss to him. Well, from what I understand, and you'll see it in the games, like when the wide receivers like put their arm down, they look to the side, like the referees will literally tell them,
They
"Yeah, you're
ask.
on
Well,
sides."
they asked the refs, "Hey, am I good?"
This guy's so fucking stupid that he just didn't do it. And it's like if there's an important time to do it,
Yeah.
how about the time you're driving to try to win a game? He's just he is a dumb man. He's a dumb man. But everybody's freaking out about it. Like, oh, they never call this. They've called it a bunch of times this season, trying to crack down on it. And yeah, it's insane that the Kansas City Chiefs fans are like, you should be able to get a head start. You know, who gives a shit?
Yeah, what do you mean?
It's an imaginary line.
Well, and also, look, if the Bills have to lose a game because some fucking idiot was the 12th man on the field during the end field or like a field goal to win the game or tie the game, then they can win a game for doing it this way too. You know, go fuck
I
yourselves.
I feel like Sean McDermott should give Kadarius Tony $20,000 because that man saved his goddamn job.
Oh yeah,
Like
with
it
his
felt like
weird
after the Bills
9/11
won, we
shit.
were just like, all's good, man. Oh, whatever. Al Qaeda, dude. Yeah, I get it. I get it, dude. What are we gonna do to win, Coach? Welcome back. You know.
We got to get to some news, but first we have to remind people we have the roast battle coming up in Montage Music Hall,
Yes, we do.
and that is January
25th.
25th.
Tickets are just $10 in advance. They're gonna jump up to $15 at the door, so get them in advance. You can be ages 16 or older to get into the show. I don't know what teenagers are listening to this godforsaken podcast, but if you're
Yeah.
16 and you're listening to this,
You can come to this show.
you can come.
You can
Pull
come
out.
to this show.
I'm gonna post. I just posted the bracket by the time you listen to this, so you can see all the 16 comics that are competing. It's gonna be insane. We've got some real heavy hitters on this one, and a lot of people just have told me like, I I'm hoping to get my feelings hurt. So
Wow. Well, a lot of heavy hitters, but I also saw just like a lot of losers too. Which you
Plenty
want.
of losers, which is good. You want a good mix
You
of
want
heavy
it.
hitters and losers.
You want losers on there for the heavy hitters to just devour. Is what you
We got
want.
like we also have like 8 dudes named Mike. So
Well, at
do with
least we
that
only
what you will.
invited white people, Shane.
There's plenty of blacks.
We got blacks. Don't worry, we got the blacks.
Yeah. And we got a Puerto Rican guy.
Michael Cologne.
No, different. The other one.
The other one. We only got two.
Yeah.
Well, good. That's gonna be good. And then we got your the Rock Cinema
Yeah, Rock
open
Cinema open
mics.
mic Wednesday nights, and then we have the New Year's Eve show, last Friday of the month showcase show. So far, we've got Rachel Days on there, and good news, two of the funniest people that I know, and you should get to know them too at the Rock Cinema Showcase Showdown.
Oh, so I guess I'm the one of the three funniest people you know, Shane.
I know a lot of funny people, Mark.
Wow. Wait, how low on this list am I?
They're not. There's no lit. It's not like a MySpace
You
top
said the
eight.
two funniest people you know.
I said two of the funniest people
Oh,
I know.
okay. And who'd you
Do you
say? Who
want me
else?
to rank you?
Rachel Dolezal is also going to be there.
I wish I knew her. She seems fucking hilarious.
Dude, have you been? I don't know why I'm connecting these two, but have you been looking at the Estacio Instagram?
You know what? I only seen one clip because my little brother sent it to me and just sent the link and then didn't say anything about it. There's no commentary. There was no,
Was it
hey,
the
check this
workout
out.
one?
No, no, not that. There's workout vids. All right, I
Oh,
gotta I
dude,
gotta subscribe.
there's it
She's
with the
thirsty, dude. She's thirsty.
it is. I mean, by workout, I mean like I'm looking at her boobs go up and down as she's running on a treadmill. That's all it is.
Dude, if she started an OnlyFans, she would clean up.
Oh, it should be called the judge.
She'd be judging things,
Yeah, gaveling. Yeah.
Too small.
Too
You
small.
know,
You're too small.
too wide.
Oh my god, she'd make so much freaking money.
Just the porn Goldilocks? Are you kidding me?
Just right.
This one's too hot. This one's too runny. Porn Goldilocks.
Yeah, get on that Estacio train.
I mean, that's gonna be a video, sure.
All right, so
Good pitch meeting.
we got for the Interlude podcast, we go through a bunch of Rochester stories, and we'll do a couple, then we'll go to the Patreon side of the episode, patreon.com/interlude podcast. It's just $4 a month, and subscribe there. You help us out, and I don't know, get more podcasts. All right, Shane,
Okay.
what do we got? Let's get into the news. What do we got for our first news story?
Mark, let's get right into it. Rochester got hit with a very high honor this past week. We were named the number 2 friendliest city
Woo.
in these United States. The number 2 friendliest city in the United States. It's one of those ones, as we talk about these a lot, where it's like, where the fuck did this come from? What are the standards of this?
Yeah.
So this is out of, oh my God.
Take guess.
CondensedTraveler.com. Dude, I don't fucking know what the fuck that means. This looks like it's a French website.
There's like to get on the news in Rochester. To get on the news in Rochester, you have to
Mention us.
murder someone, donate $100,000 to a charity,
Mhm.
kill a giraffe,
Mhm.
or yeah, just mention our name in a list. Who's got the spiciest food in New York State? And everybody will pick it up. And it can be from alqaeda.com. alqaeda.seanmcdermott.com.
Thanks for plugging my new website. Yeah, if you just have a vaguely professional looking website and you just have Rochester, New York for some reason these news organizations have some type of like algorithm or some type of program that scans the entire internet for mentions of Rochester, New York, and they will run with whatever you got.
Yeah.
So this is Condé Nast Traveler.com. And this is what they said about Rochester. And I want Mark, you've lived here for a
Yeah.
very long time. I've lived here for a long. Let's see. Does this make any sense? Rochester number two. While you may, God damn it, with their ads, fuck Condé Nast. While you may be tempted to zoom past Rochester on their way to the Finger Lakes, first of all, already poor grammar. This feels like it was written by AI. The
It was
third largest
100%.
city in New York begs travelers to linger for a while with its historical sites, restaurants, and incredible museums. Incredible. But one of the city's greatest assets is its friendly population. And here's where it takes a turn. As you stroll past happy residents hanging out on their front porches or chatting with neighbors on the sidewalk, you may be tempted to make this a permanent relocation. All right.
That's it.
Tell me you've never been to Rochester without telling me you've never been to Rochester. What vacation were you on here, Condé Nast Traveler, where you strolled past anybody that was resembling happy in
Wait, are you
Rochester for a while?
saying candy ass traveler? It sounds
It's
like a rock like insult.
I'm not a good pronunciator. We've figured this out, but it's spelled Conde with the apostrophe over it, and then Nast Traveler.
Conde nest. I don't know.
Condé Nast, which sounds like Communist Traveler. Communist Traveler thinks that we're number two. I've never seen anybody hang on their front porch unless they are passed out drunk.
If the neighborhoods where a lot of people are hanging out on the front porch, that's like that's a neighborhood where people get shot in, right?
I was gonna say, when you saw somebody chatting with their neighbor on the sidewalk, what I think you saw was one of our famous drug deals.
Yeah.
That's what you saw.
That was Percocet and fentanyl being exchanged.
Yeah. Did you see like a volunteer offering them Narcan, or did you see them immediately go to a heroin safety zone? Um, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really dig into what the criteria is, but I think we can all agree that we're not very friendly here.
Or it's just the same amount of friendliness anywhere else. Like, what the fuck are these people talking about? What does that mean? Like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Having said, like, I'm thinking like the city is not very friendly. When I lived there, I did not feel friendliness. I remember one time I was sitting on my porch. I was living like right next to the inner loop. I was sitting on my front porch. I was not conversing with anybody, and I did not want anybody to converse with me. I was just sitting on my front porch. I was eating carrot sticks, and a man that was on who knows something 4 o'clock. Just was walking past, and he like pointed at my fence, and then looked at me, and he just said "safe," and then walked away. And I was like, actually, I don't feel safe. I do not. This fence
The
between us
opposite.
is not
Like,
cutting it anymore.
I parked like on street parking. I parked in front of. I was like visiting a friend, and I parked on the street, which is for everybody. And as I was getting out of my car, just some guy in his porch gets up and goes, "You park there? I break window." And I'm like, I was just like, what? And he's like, I break your window. And I went, I guess I'll park somewhere else then. If that's the case. I didn't know this parking spot was the one where this guy breaks your window, but
Wild.
all right, let's go to the Patreon side of the episode, patreon.com/interloop podcast. It's $4 a month. All right, bye, poor people. Shane, you got another news story?
Yeah, I guess it's just kind of an update. Didn't touch on this story because usually these end pretty depressing. But there was an RIT student that went missing during the Thanksgiving week. You saw this, Mark.
Yeah.
Usually when this happens, I get hit up on the inner loop. Hey, share this. We need to find him, and I never do it. that makes me a bad person. I just feel like there's so many people missing all the time in Rochester. It would just really and like when people ask me to do that, I'm like, you know that I'm running a satire blog, right? People are gonna think the opposite of what this is.
They don't think that this person is safe at home.
Has never been more found. They'd be like, oh, this guy exposed himself on a bus? What does this mean, Interloop? But so there was an RIT student, 22-year-old man named Matthew Grant. He went missing last month. Been all over the news, been all over my feeds, people looking for him. He's an RIT student. I mean, I don't think I've seen any updates of how or anything like that. I just know that there was some weirdness about his he left without his cell phone
Hmm.
or wallet and didn't tell anybody his plans at the time. I think they like spotted his car through the throughway cameras at some point, just out of town or something like that. But now he's like, I guess okay. So here's the tweet from Jackie Napier. Um, he was found in Pennsylvania. Mark tells Matthew had no idea what was happening on his behalf. Okay. I don't know what that means.
He didn't know that there was a big hubbub about him missing.
I guess yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm not trying to go after this kid, but like at this point in society, you leave somewhere without your cell phone,
Hmm.
that's like serial killer tendencies there. I don't know.
And cell phone and wallet.
Yeah, come on. Come on, dude. Maybe he's well, I'm glad they found him. Glad they found the serial killer.
Is, all right. So I'm just reading. I'm sorry. I'm just reading about like this police chief that's just bragging about how they walked for 3.5 miles on a trail looking for this kid. Okay,
Okay,
cool. Yeah,
fat ass.
well, you
He's a
did your
buck.
job. You did your job, bro. Cool. Why don't you go eat some chili or something, whatever you guys do?
Yeah, I don't like when uh, police officers are disgruntled about having to do their literal job. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about it before when our cars got broken into and the cops come and they're just like, "What are you, a fucking idiot?" Like this is the one time in my life I've ever called you, right?
Hmm.
How about you fucking find My Chemical Romance CD, bitch?
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be more that comes out about the story because, like, they're saying his Jeep was spotted off the New York State Thruway near Syracuse the night of his disappearance, and then nobody knew what happened. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm glad he's safe and back with his family. And everything. Like I said, like this stuff usually ends pretty tragically, so it's a good note to end out with that guy.
Dude, you're still rocking that gold chain, huh?
Yeah,
That's lasted a long time.
yeah. I paid like $20 for this.
Nice.
I
I did.
I I wear it now strictly because my toddler, if he needs something to grab on, Arlo, it's either he's gonna ruin all of my shirts, give me that bacon neck, or he can just pull this gold chain. I've just become a dog. He just pulls on this all day. Highly recommend it. New parenting tip.
Gold
Get a
chain.
dog collar.
Do you have
Save your
any other
shit.
stories? Because I got something here for you.
Hit me with it.
All right. I have coming up to the new year, 5 brand new laws that will be hitting the law books January 1st, 2024. You ready for this? This is all just in New York State.
Okay, in the state. Okay.
New
Yeah.
law. Who
New
dis?
law. Who dis?
Thank
God damn it.
you. Thank
We
you.
fucking suck.
No, thank you. New law. Who dis?
Uh,
First one.
New
Colleges.
law. Who dis? This is
My
our Bill. This
wife.
is our Bill Maher.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck new rules. New law. Who dis?
All right. Colleges in New York State will be required to post campus crime statistics on their website and to investigate hate crimes. The institutions will also be responsible for informing students about how they plan to prevent hate crimes. New law, who
New
dis?
law. Who did? So are I'm guessing they aren't going to release the names of the people that did the crimes. That's what people really want to know.
Is that what it is?
It sounds like they're just putting the stats out there, like, hey, and here's your monthly recap here at MCC. We had 8 rapes, 10 molesters, 12 parking tickets. Come on, guys, get it together, and a murder.
Also, I don't know, man. If I'm an 18-year-old and I'm going into a college in New York State, I'll be honest. I do not give a shit about the institutions informing me about how they plan to prevent hate crimes. I'm looking to butt chug some Keystone, baby. That's what I'm looking for.
That's a good call. If you can search through the statistics and see, like, we had a bunch of, partying complaints, noise complaints. You're looking for that. You're looking for, pissing outside. Public urination. That's what they
Yeah.
call that one. Not
I
pissing
want to know the
outside.
statistics of how many frat boys got so drunk that they landed face first into a pile of their own vomit and died. Because
Dude,
that's who I want to
yeah.
party with, baby.
If I know SUNY schools, and I do, because I've been to a lot of them, this is quickly going to become a competition to see who can put up better numbers.
Yeah.
You
Who
know?
can do the best hate crimes?
Uh, we're the best party school ever. Did you see SUNY Brockport's DUI numbers? Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Next round for New York State of who new law, who dis?
You know who it is.
Lifeguards at pools, beaches, and children's camps can be 15 years old if they're directly supervised. That starts January 1st. That's a lower number than we're used to.
Noodle.
15-year-olds are new. It's low. It's lower age.
All right, so I guess I'm out. I'm not gonna be lifeguarding it for again. It was weird when I was doing it because I was lifeguarding with like 16-year-olds. Now it's even weirder. I was thinking about going back into the game because like I've
Why
seen
do you need
how
9 jobs all the time, Shane? What's broken in you?
because I'm never gonna retire. So I'm just gonna work until I'm dead. No, it's just the YMCA one is because I want to get Arlo, my son, into the YMCA programs, and they're expensive as shit. So I was thinking I get a free membership if I work there. So I was like, I pick up some pool shifts. But you're telling me I gotta work with 15-year-olds. Yikes. I'm
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I still remember me at 15. Oh, I would drown me. I would drown me so hard. And here's the thing, drowning me at 15, he would be like, faster,
Yeah.
harder.
All right, next for new law, who dis?
Nula, who did?
Dis. You know what? If we had a bet like this, we'd still be on the radio together. You know that, right?
100%, 100%.
All right. I don't know what. Do you know what this is? Because this seems real estatey. And the NYCHA.
NYCHA. Yeah,
Yeah.
the New York College.
House owners,
Yes,
house abductors.
the New York Crack Whores Association.
Well, the New York Crack Whores Association will
Oh
have to
shit,
give
whores with a W. Fuck, I'm dumb.
will have to give tenants written notice about water outages and when water is not safe for drinking or cooking.
Who it
Wait,
is?
don't give me a written notice. Please call me. Please don't write like a manuscript, like a cursive letter to me that, hey, don't drink the water. Please shoot me a text.
Yeah, that's probably the worst way to get a message to anybody right now. Is written notices. I feel like that's how people get it, like their eviction notices, and people just don't even notice that. That's I guess that's where maybe it's just another thing that landlords are gonna have to another way to try to get landlords in trouble for stuff because a lot of the times, you know, real estate investors, as we call them in the business, not slumlords, they they put the water. they keep the water in their name, but the bill gets pushed to these, the tenants and everything like that. So I don't know. I don't know what the advantage would be to them to be like lying about the water being safe to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this one doesn't affect us too much for new law who dis. The minimum wage in New York City's Westchester and Long Island will be $16. But last one for new law who dis.
That's the minimum wage there now?
I think ours is 15.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
I gotta talk to my boss. It's happening again. God damn it.
Hey,
Son of
15
a
bucks an
bitch.
hour.
I've been still operating on $8 an hour. We're up to 15?
So that's 600 a week. So that's like 30K a year with 2 weeks vacation.
And you asked me if I have to work 9 jobs a fucking God damn it. Yeah, I gotta talk to my boss. This is bullshit. Oh my God. I'm such a bad negotiator. But not with homes.
Last one for new law who dis. This has to be an ongoing segment.
We're gonna
Not
pitch this to Judge Astasio's
yeah,
OnlyFans.
new law who
That's the
dis.
only way it could be.
Non-public schools will have to provide free menstrual products.
So public schools were already doing it. Now
Yeah.
they're requiring private schools to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
Come on, private schools. What the fuck's the matter with you?
you don't want a raspberry smear on your brand new auditorium chairs, do you?
I gotta imagine most of them are already doing it, right? Maybe like that. I guess Catholic schools, because I'm thinking like all girl schools.
Oh boy.
You gotta, because they're all. I imagine they all
Synced
get
up.
lined up. Yes, all
Just synced.
synced.
They're all synced.
Can you fucking imagine? Oh,
Oh.
swimming day
Nobody's
at gym
participating in
class on
gym class.
that fucking new moon. Oh Lord, talk about a red wave. Come on,
Hello. Like that
that's.
elevator in The Shining.
Did you ever get like? I mean, I'm just so like. I really love getting free stuff, but did you ever get jealous that girls get that free stuff? Tampons and whatnot. Like, I wish guys got a little something, something. Like, why
Hmm.
can't give us like a disposable flashlight in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Something like,
Little hat.
a bit of fun.
Disposable flashlight. Yeah.
I mean, let me pass the time in high school.
That's what Boy Scouts should do. They're always making like homemade shit. They should make homemade flashlights out of like jelly jars or something.
I think some of them were doing that, and that's where a lot of leaders got in trouble.
All right. Well, that's a podcast, right?
I love New Law Who Dis.
Yeah. Well, once a year we'll do it.
What a good segment. Look at
All
us.
right,
That was like a
Shane.
real radio bit.
There it is. New law who dis. Make sure you tell people to subscribe to the Patreon. Wasn't this fun? They missed who new law who dis. You know.
What a bunch of assholes those people are. People never hear that you know, first half hour of that podcast we did.
Oh boy, that was good stuff. You know,
I
us
was sober
rehashing
then.
material we've done before.
Uh,
I think the whole time we were just going. I think we've talked about this before, but
that's what people like.
all right, Shane.
All right, Mark.